Hey everyone, this is PokeJohn back with another Madden NFL playoff prediction. This week we have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots in the AFC Championship game. And right off the bat, first play of the game, LeGarrette Blount finds a huge hole and it looks like he's taking it to the house. Is he going to get caught? And he does, getting down to roughly the 4-yard line on the first play of the game, a 71-yard carry. LeGarrette Blount gets the handoff again and he isn't able to cross the line. And the second handoff, but this time goes to Dion Lewis, who has definitely made a name for himself after last week's 3-touchdown game against the Houston Texans. And here we see Brady unleash a huge completion way downfield, getting them all the way to about the 10-yard line, followed up by another carry by Blount. Now we did skip a little bit there because there wasn't much action. So 2 carries in a row. Now on third downs, 3rd and 6, play action. Brady with time to throw, looking for a target, and incomplete. So Pittsburgh does hold him to a field goal there. And now we're going to skip ahead again to the end of the first half, because this first half really wasn't that exciting. I do want to show you, the highlights. I'm sorry it's 3 Patriots drives in a row. Don't worry, we're going to see plenty of Pittsburgh. The game's still a long way to go. But here we see, dump off to Blount, who able to turn that into about a 25-yard, almost 30-yard gain on the play. So now, obviously, they're kind of in the hurry up. Lots of passes, trying to go to the outside, watching the clock. They only have 1 timeout left, so they want to be smart with it. Brady time, and does get sacked. Gets taken down, bringing them to 3rd and 20, and really taking off a lot of the clock that was left. They want to hold on to their timeout for a field goal. Now with 8 seconds left, they go for the field goal attempt, and it's blocked. They're not able to get anything off of the block, but that's a major momentum changer to go into the second half. So going into the second half, New England does have the lead 10-0, but Pittsburgh does start with the ball. 10 is not a scary number to this Pittsburgh offense at all. Any team in the league, they'll feel comfortable with just a 10-point deficit at halftime. There's plenty of time left, and they can score on any single play with people like Antonio Brown just going deep like they did in the wild card round. So Pittsburgh did end up having to give the ball away. The Patriots have it back. Flag on the play on the defense, giving Patriots a new first down. So a handoff to LeGarrette Blount, and he fumbles it, and it gets recovered by the Steelers. So one play after giving them a free first down, they get the turnover. Now they have the ball back. They're basically at midfield. They got the pass interference on that one, bringing them all the way to the red zone. Now all of a sudden they're at the 10-yard line, really ready to score, about to get a first down here, 3rd and inches. Instead of going for the easy first down, they take it on the edge. A little trickier on that one, but they still get it down. And on the second and goal, they connect with Sammy Coates for the first touchdown for the Steelers for the game. Gonna get the extra point here, making it 10-7. Now New England has the ball back. So Pittsburgh's really looking to get a stop here, get the lead for the first time, at least tie it if they get settled for a field goal. But, of course, that's not what New England's thinking. It's only the 3rd quarter. Let's just pound it as much as we can, make something happen, just score again. 10 points is not an okay number for this New England team. If they think of themselves going into the 4th quarter with only 10 points, they're probably expecting to lose that game. Now, they have had one of the best, actually the best, scoring defenses in the league, but 10 points just really isn't enough to cut it on your everyday football team, especially in the playoffs when you're facing great teams, especially in the AFC Championship game to get to the Super Bowl. So, but they're just very lucky that Pittsburgh only has 7 points here, but they're very easily able to make something happen. 1st and 10, it was incomplete there. They did have a nice couple plays before that, but really haven't gotten much. Did get the first down, but now it's 3rd and 3, so Big Ben looks, getting pressure up the middle, is able to dump it off, gets the first down. Look at all the yards after the contact. Le'Veon Bell doing really good on that play to absorb the contact and keep balance. And Logan Ryan with the interception directly after. And this is kind of what this team does. They really tighten up in the red zone. It's always been Bill's calling card, bend but don't break. And now with this team of young players, the secondary isn't really that bad, but Logan Ryan is still considered the the weakness of that group, so it makes sense that they would pick on him. But unfortunately for the Steelers, in that case, it didn't work out in their favor. But the Steelers defense was able to hold on, getting the ball back without giving up any points. So now with a minute and 30 seconds left in the game, Pittsburgh is down 10-7. So at this point, they have to be thinking, we need to get that field goal. But if they're obviously going to try to just win outright, but with a minute to go, you're really thinking, get the field goal, at least get into overtime at this point. And a fumble! Oh! But the Steelers were able to recover it. They keep the ball with less than 50 seconds left in the game. First down. They have time here. They're already in field goal range, so let's see if they can get something done. Pressure coming from the side, but Big Ben was able to get rid of it to Sammy Coates to the outside, getting them to about the 16-yard line on the play. Another dump off, this time to Williams, gets them to the 10, moving down the field nicely, 30 seconds left, no need to technically rush here. They do have one timeout to go. Big Ben throws it out of the back of the end zone, now it's 3rd and 7, hand off to Bell, not going to do it. So they do take the field goal, let the time basically expire, and now we're going to overtime. And the Steelers have the ball to start overtime. Now a lot of people might be remembering that a couple years ago, when the Patriots faced off against the Ravens, and many fans said that if the Ravens were able to get the field goal at the end of the game to bring it to overtime, that the Ravens would have gone on to win the game just because of the way the momentum was going in their favor. And that's kind of starting to look like what it is here, where Pittsburgh has the momentum. They were able to tie it up on this very low-scoring game, completely shut out New England in the second half. They weren't able to get anything done, not even a field goal, so this is basically a sudden death game at this point. If New England's able to score, they're going to get the win. Pittsburgh has to stop them here. That first down probably isn't going to be too helpful, but it's not like they're in field goal range yet, so it's totally still time. 2nd and 10, do complete, get about 6 on the play. Now it's 3rd and 4, Brady looks to throw. Throwing downfield does connect, and that brings them to just before the 30-yard line. So field goal is looking a lot more realistic at this point. LeGarrette Blount's running it. LeGarrette Blount, another carry. 2nd and 2. Brady looks to throw, does throw it out of bounds. Now it's 3rd and 6. What's going to happen? And Brady's able to connect with Bennett, getting the touchdown and ending the game. So looks like the Patriots are able to eke out a really close, low-scoring game in overtime in order to make it back to the Super Bowl. The final score of 16-10. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a comment below who you think is going to win, and see you next time.